Good morning, North Bend Elementary Tigers. Today is Thursday, August 14th. Welcome back to school. All right, we are so excited to have you back. So, this is how we're going to start our mornings every morning, okay? So, first thing we're going to do is we're going to stand together to say the Pledge of Allegiance. So, when I say that, you're going to stand up and you're going to look at the flag that's in your room and then say the Pledge of Allegiance, okay? So, let's go ahead. Let's say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, boys and girls, you may be seated. All right. So, and this is the point where I do that, and I do try to say the pledge a little bit slower, especially for pre-K, kindergarten, sometimes the first graders, because they might forget the Pledge of Allegiance, or they might not know it yet, and so then they can say it. They might not be able to say it as fast as some of the older students. Okay. So that's why I go a little bit slow on those, just so you guys know. Okay. So, and just so you guys know, as everybody knows as well, when I start talking about things on here, I'm going to introduce the lunch for the day. As soon as I get a menu, I didn't print off a menu, so I am so unprepared for this. Tomorrow we'll have it, okay? So, be the lunch for today that the school is providing, if you get the school lunch. And then, and some other things that we'll talk about, like if there's any special announcements. And then we're going to talk about some expectations on great behavior in your building and what you might be doing throughout the day. If there's any special visitors coming, if there's a field trip for anybody coming up, we kind of talk about that and talk about the expectations for you guys going there. And we talk about some fun things as well. We practice maybe some breathing skills to help you calm down, to get you going for the day, to be successful and just ready to rock and roll. Okay. So, oh, by the way, my name is Mr. LaChapelle. I am the new principal at North Bend Elementary. I know you had Mrs. Beaver here for a long time. A lot of you know her as your principal. So, I still talk to her, and she is excited for all of you guys to get started this year. I just wanted to pass that on to you. And I'm really excited to be here. So my family's in town, and we're excited to join the family of North Bend. So I know there's a lot of activities that are taking place still. And going on that may have just begun. So, like some volleyball, some football. I know some baseball and softball are wrapping up, and also softball beginning. So, it's just there's all sorts of things. We know you guys are in activities and busy and having fun. But now we're back in school. It's time to, act like a school kid and do things the right way in school, and time to start learning. So today, your teachers will be taking you around today and tomorrow, working on expectations. For those that don't know what expectations are, for learning some expectations. Expectations are how you should behave and how we expect you to behave, or how you are expected to behave and follow the rules. Okay. So they're going to take you around to areas in the building and in their classroom and just work with you guys and let you know how you are expected to behave in those, like in the bathroom. Do you use like 45 squirts of soap, or do you just use one squirt of soap because that's all you need? All right. If you use the paper towels, do you use 16 of them, or do you just use one, maybe two, depending on if it comes out the little or the long one for that time? Because I've noticed they start doing that. And also, like, how you are in the hallways. Are you sprinting through the hallways and doing somersaults, or are you walking like a good kid so you don't get hurt or run into somebody? Okay, so we'll start going over some of those too, because we'll have posters that we'll be able to talk about them. I want to say thank you to everybody for coming to open house last night. I got to see a lot of faces, meet a lot of you. I will remember about that many names. That's zero, because I met a lot of you. So patience with me. I will eventually learn all of your names and I will know them all. And then when I see you out at events, I will remember it. So there you go. So we are back at school. Today is an early out at 1:20 for the buses and 1:25 for you guys to get out of here. Okay. And then tomorrow, Friday, will be your first full day of school. Okay. So um, that's about all I have for you today. Okay. And then we're going to start getting into the roll of things and have more things for you. I'll have special guests on here to do announcements. It might be your teacher, it might be you. Okay. And your teachers will explain some of the new things that we're going to be doing throughout the building throughout this year. Okay. So I'm excited for this year. Here we go. Let's roll. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. I'm going to see you throughout the building. Okay. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye.